This episode is brought to you by AFS Automated Financial Services, your partner for fast, reliable, and affordable payment processing. Whether you're taking payments at the counter, on the go, online, or through a full POS system, AFS makes it easy to get paid anywhere, anytime. They handle credit, debit, EBT, gift, and loyalty cards across every industry and touchless options available for all in-person transactions. Entrepreneurs and ISOs can even earn monthly residuals through AFS partnership opportunities. The tools are yours. The income is yours. You'll get approvals in under an hour. 24-hour equipment deployment or reprogramming. Low, simple rates, matched or beaten, or they pay you, and 24/7 live customer service. You get the technology, rates, and support your business deserves. For a free cost analysis or rate quote, call 1-877-738-5010 or visit automatedfinancialservice.com. AFS, smart technology, real service, better business. Everybody, it's Dirty Thursday, brought to you by River Cities Speedway. Man, I am keyed up. Dale, the producer, Stephen Lewis, myself are all here with the driver of the number 29 Wissota Midwest Modified. Yeah, Cylen Vargason is here also today, folks. One more little break. Got to show some love to our sponsors, JD Construction. We'll be right back. When you finally come to the conclusion that you just can't get your heavy construction done on your own, call JD Construction to get the job done right. JD Construction has the right equipment for the right job, big or small. Excavating, demolition, spring cleanup. Farmers, get all your ditch work or tree lines cleaned up before planting season. JD Construction also does concrete work and concrete removal. From small excavating jobs to big jobs needing a laser system or a dozer or a payloader with a grapple. And they have the trucks to haul material to or from the job site. JD Construction can do the job the right way. Contact them today by calling 701-740-4220. There's still some spring openings left or schedule work for fall too. JD Construction, getting the job done the right way. Call 701-740-4220. We are back. Dirty Thursday brought to you by River Cities Speedway. Any questions or comments? Hey, feel free to call or text our number at the studio. 701-213-0863, 701-213-0863. People already texting in. Kevin Pappenfuss, Corey Litton, good morning, gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. It's our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Here we go. Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. You know, these are my neighbor's jokes, not mine. Just remember that. You know, studies show that people with high IQs tend to be lazy or something like that. I don't know. I didn't read the whole article. What do you think of that one?
People with high IQs tend to swear a lot, too, so I must be in the upper echelon.
There you go. And they wear Montreal Canadiens hats. Your Habs.
No, that's not a byproduct.
Hey, your Habs are still in it, though.
Yeah.
They didn't look very good the other night, but that's the way the playoffs have kind of been going this year.
Like I said before we started here, if I took a shot for every time they did, I would have been sober the last 3 games, so it would have been fine. But, yeah, I guess,
that's a good one.
I guess we'll see.
Well, you're still sporting the lid. I know I do not want Vegas to win. This is going to be weird coming from me, Stephen. I might even rather want Montreal to win over Vegas.
That was the only one of the 4 like you wouldn't have been okay with. Like
Right.
It was just like, Colorado, I can live with it. Carolina, that'd be cool.
It would be
Obviously,
just because
we know
Jackson
who
Blake.
I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
Right, and I still.
hey, that's my first whatever in a while. You take a week off.
Where in the world have you been, man?
You break out bad habits
or
anyway.
whatever.
But
I'm not a Vegas fan because I think they were handed a Stanley Cup winning team. The way that the draft went for them with the new team, and then they basically had to change the way they did it. If you give me a team with all second liners, well, of course you're going to do well. You know, when you're a new team, I think you should have to go through. It shouldn't be 10 years of crap.
This is gonna sound like excuse spot 5,002, but you shouldn't be able to change your coach with 4 games to go.
No, well,
and go on a run.
That's true.
Whenever
too.
the trade deadline comes along, you should be stuck with your coach for the duration. But whatever. Vegas doesn't have to follow any of the rules. So
yeah, do they play again tonight?
No, they're done.
That's right. No,
yeah,
I mean
Montreal. 4-0. No, that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay. So. Dale, the producer, is here. Forks Karting Association got rolling last night. Dale, how about a little update on Forks Karting last night?
Yeah, it was a season opener, and what a better way to do it after 2 weeks of weather cancellations than having like a 90-plus degree night. It was a scorcher, but actually once intermission hit, it cooled off. It was a nice, gorgeous night. And yeah, just a couple of quick highlights from yesterday. So it was always interesting seeing drivers move into different classes with each new season, and they made a very big first impression. Talking about Crew Umdahl making his debut race, his first ever race in the novice rookie, and he got the feature win. So big ups to him. James Mackhart made his first race into the senior medium class and got the win in a very, very close racing for the senior mediums all night long. And then if you want to talk about close finishes, Brian Good in the senior Yamaha class, 0.11 hundredths of a finish over Brandon Anderson at the line. It was a heck of a night of racing. Check it out, Forks Karting on Facebook, or check us out on Racing Wednesday nights all summer long, just adjacent from River Cities Speedway.
All right, thank you very much, Dale. Forks Karting Association, you got to check them out on Wednesdays. They put on a heck of a show. Speaking of that, man, Indianapolis 500 this year was, I happened to catch the last 25 laps. Closest finished in history. I like who won. I liked the outcome. I thought it was a perfect way to end a great race.
You got to feel bad for the Malukas kid, though.
Sure you do, because that's a couple of times now that's happened to him. But look at now who won, how many times that happened to him. You know, so I thought it was a good one. Dirty Thursday track schedule is brought to you by Forks Karting Association. Watch the karts race Wednesday nights at Forks Karting Speedway. They're at the Grand Forks Fairgrounds. Find out more by going to forkskartingassociation.com. Kicking it off, let's start tonight at Norman County Raceway over in Ada. Boy, they're going to have a good show tonight. The NLRA late models are there. It's a military and first responder night. Check that out. Racing starts at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, World of Outlaw sprint cars are back at River Cities Speedway with the late models. Always going to be a great show when Johnny Gibson and the boys show up. It's going to be fun. Fargo, let's see, for tomorrow night, Fix It Forward Speedway. They're going to have their regular weekly racing, which is going to be a great show there, too. Then let's move ahead to Saturday, Greenbush Race Park. They've got the Piers, the Streets, four-cylinder, the mid... The
Renegade debut.
The Renegades are going to be there. How about that? Lightning Sprints, too. That's at Greenbush. And then Saturday night, Devil's Lake Speedway. I'm going to be there, and I can't wait. It's the Devil's Run Special. NLRA is there. Wissota Midwest Mods, the Street Stocks, and the DLS Pure Stocks. That's going to be fun. I haven't been to Devil's Lake, and maybe I did one race last year, but I'm looking forward to that. And then wrapping up the weekly schedule, Buffalo River Speedway on Sunday. It is the 2025 Season Championship Recognition Night. They'll have hobbies, legends, modified, short trackers, race saver sprints, and the sport mods all going to be there. And again, our Dirty Thursday track schedule brought to you by Forks Karting Association. Watch the karts race Wednesday nights at Forks Karting Speedway at the Grand Forks Fairgrounds. You can find out more by going to Forks. There, I did it again. ForksKartingAssociation.com. I always want to say Farks, Forts, Farting, Sporting, something like that. But you know how that goes. It says, turn up my mic, he's telling me. No, turn up your radio. He's in a truck. Okay, a couple of things I want to talk about. Kyle Busch, by the way, an auto racing great. This is going to take a minute. Who won 2 NASCAR Cup Series, ranked among the league's all-time best drivers, died last Thursday, a week ago today, down in Charlotte. He was hospitalized with a severe illness. More than any other driver of his generation, Busch reshaped the dominance looked like in NASCAR. He was the first to hold the all-time wins record across all 3 of the sport's major series simultaneously. Winning in ways that left rivals wondering whether records existed only to be broken by him. And perhaps most remarkably, he did it while becoming one of the rare athletes whose greatest victory was winning over very fans who once despised him. I was at the Daytona 500 a couple of years ago. You would not believe how many shirts said F-U-C-K Kyle Busch, or I hate Kyle Busch, or Kyle Busch sucks. I didn't like him either, but the guy can drive. And folks, here's another thing. If you think you've got pneumonia or something like that, go to the damn doctor. That's all it was. He could have beat this. But no, he's one of them stubborn guys. But anyway, Kyle is back in his early teens. He was already racing and winning. He got his start in Legend Cars in Vegas. Then he made his NASCAR debut at 16 in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, set record after record over his career. Youngest driver to win both a pole and a race at the Cup level. Among his other records, the most laps led in the Daytona 500 by a driver who never won that race. First driver to sweep both poles at both races in a single Cup Xfinity Series weekend at the same track. But, you know, getting back to this is even as the fans hated Busch for his cocky demeanor and fights with fan favorites, they grew to love his unapologetic love for victory. And his all-out aggressive driving style, his talent ultimately rose above his antics, making him a top-tier driver who fans loved to watch. He brought home the victories to underscore his talent, racing across NASCAR's top 3 divisions, the Cup Series, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and the Craftsman Truck Series. He accumulated 234 combined wins. It's more than any driver in history across all 3. Now, along with his 2 Cup Series championships in 2015 and 2019, he won the NASCAR Nationwide Series in 2009. 63 Cup wins. He's ranked 9th for all time in Winston Cup. And again, rest in peace, Kyle Busch. We lost a good one, man. As kid, we'll be watching for Braxton. He's going to be coming up. I think he's going to be looking pretty good. One more thing, 2 more things to go. I am going to be announcing at Devil's Lake Speedway on Saturday. I got big shoes to fill with Dale, the producer, or Dale, the announcer.
John posted a nice little video preview if you check it out on their Facebook.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about going down there. And also, by the way, the streak continues there, Mr. Vargason.
No pressure.
No pressure at all, Kylan. But last week, Jory Berg was in here, and lo and behold, he ended up winning a race. He actually texted me this morning and goes, just to let you know the streak's still on. So there we go. I can't wait to break in that $53,000 PA system in Fargo. You lucky. Good for you, man. That's going to be awesome. Brina Sang says, hello. Eric Larson, good morning. Colorado could have won, but they never showed up against Vegas. And you know, Colorado, I still think was the best team.
They ran into the injury bug.
Yeah, they did.
If you lose McCarr and McKinnon, you're
2 best.
You're in tough.
You know,
so.
and the Wild had problems with the injuries too, and I really would have wished. But what it boils down to is I did not want Montreal to win. Well, I just didn't want a Canadian team to win. You know, my little thing about the Canadians.
You know,
yeah,
so.
it's I like to rub it in. You know, the Canadians are going to be here tomorrow for the race. So I like to rub it in. Hey, what happened to your sport? But now...
Yeah, you had it typed into your phone in the Tampa series ready to hit send when the shots were 29-9, too. It was like, go ahead and erase that. We took care of that.
Oh, God dang it.
Anyway.
And I do not want Vegas to win, but we already know that. Scotty Iverson, good morning, guys. Tommy Corcoran, good morning, Tommy. Can't wait to see everybody tomorrow. We should probably get going on the show. Oh, by the way, living like Outlaws legend Wes Irwin should be calling into the show a little bit later on this morning, too. Normally, we have him on in here during World of Outlaws shows. Maybe when they're back here again later on this summer. But here we are, finally, in the studio. Drives number 29, Wissota Midwest Modified driver Cylen Vargason in the studio. Since you've been waiting for 17 minutes of us going blah, 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 how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Tell us about yourself. I don't know anything about you. I want to know about you. I don't want to know about your racing. I want to know about Cylen Vargason.
I'm 18 years old. Graduated from high school last year, went to welding training over in Fargo, and now I'm back home and working as a welder / fabricator.
How did you get your skills in welding? Did you go to school for it, or you just, from growing up around the house, you started doing it, or how did you get into that stuff?
I mean, being in the garage with my dad, he had me do a little bit of it, and I kind of just fell in love with it, so... right around that October area, I went down to Fargo to Linus welding training, and then I graduated.
How long was the training?
4 months.
Oh, okay. And then you graduated and got a job just like that?
Yep.
Is this something you always wanted to do?
Not until the end of last year.
Yeah. Did you have it in your mind? I'm not going to 4 years of college.
Yes.
Yeah. And I college isn't for everybody. You know, I look at, here's a great example. Chad Hoff, the other half of the Bullring Boys back in the day, got a degree in music, and he runs a tire store. You know, Paul, the producer, he's got a degree in art, and look what he's doing. That's just, go to work. Make some money. These people now, I mean, you don't have to worry about paying back student loans when you're in your frickin' 60s.
But by the way, who's this Chad Hoff you speak of?
I know.
Never heard of him?
Well, there used to be a Chad Hoff.
Was there?
I guess.
I wish he'd call in, but he's on mountain time. So,
Yeah. He forgot about the small folk, I think. No, I've been trying to get him up here to do another weekend with us. A Friday night at the racetrack, I think would be so awesome.
Well, he's the reason why the show has gone downhill. Look what's sitting in his chair now every week. So, I mean,
Well, it's just the hat. Marketing degree, not using it. Jennifer Eckberg. Yeah, that's right. She's not. Perry Dobmeier. Hey, good morning, Perry. Anyway. Okay, Kylan, back to you. How did you get your start racing? I want to know the story here. And was your family a racing family, a racing background? Did you grow up around it? How all of a sudden are we seeing the number 29 out there in Victory Lane? Because you have just really shot up out of nowhere the last couple of years. But how did the whole thing start for you?
I've been in racing since I was born. My dad was racing the Midwest Modifieds when I was born, and my brother was racing when I was growing up. And then when I was about, I think, 9 or 10, I started in the go-karts. Ran those for a couple years, and I had great finishes, great races, had a lot of fun with those. But I think I was about 13. We thought, well, let's just move up to a bigger car. I'd gotten a Outlaw mini mod and ran that for a year, kind of during that COVID phase. And then we were running that in Greenbush. The next year, Greenbush didn't have those cars anymore, so my dad bought a Midwest mod. He ran that for a year, and then I've been doing it since.
Wow.
and then you kind of took it out for during the trophy class and a few times, and so.
Yep.
And now you're going to be running. Old man's bringing the car back out. Is that true? You guys going to run in 2 cars here this weekend, possibly?
Not this weekend.
Okay.
Probably in a couple weeks. I don't know. We don't know when quite yet, but we're hoping to be able to sell that car too.
Okay. Amanda Joe says, nice sweatshirt, Kylan.
Thank you.
Heather, John, I'm trying to get my kids to go to college for the life experiences. And I get that. That makes a lot of sense. See, it was so different for me. It was so different for me because do you know that guy?
No.
Okay, I don't either. Because I got accepted to radio and television school 5 days after I graduated from high school. So I didn't even get to go to the after-year parties, the graduation parties. I had to go right back to school. But the day I graduated, I went right to work full-time. I didn't have an experience. The drinking age was 19 then. I still wasn't even 19. Even though we did drink, I would hear it a lot from my instructor and my advisor saying, you smell like cheap alcohol. But we all did. And
I scored my first race the night of my graduation.
Is that right?
So,
wow.
Yeah.
You could always tell when we had a long night, we were still wearing the same clothes we had on the day before class. We knew that was going to go on there. Now, with you, do you have a significant other? You got a girlfriend or anything, or wife or anything like that?
No.
So is your race shop at your house, or do you have a shop?
Right now it's at my dad's.
Okay.
In my parents' house. It's in their garage. But hopefully, whenever I get a house and get situated, I'll have a garage and.
Okay. Now, do you still live with your folks?
Yes. For
Okay,
right now,
so everything's right there then.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm guessing do you lean on Dad quite a bit for help on the car?
I used to. He's he told me, well, it's your thing now. You're
Sure.
paying for it.
Right.
And he still helps out with fuel, which is really nice.
So you're footing the bill on this whole thing? You and your
Most of it.
sponsors?
Not all of it.
Okay.
But most of it.
I was going to mention that because when we had you two in last year, it sounded like, while you were in school, he would be most of it, but then once that changed, it would become more of your responsibility. So how was that switch over looking like for you to start?
It's not bad. It's learning a lot. The thing I notice the most now that I'm paying for it is it's just fuel to get the car to the track. Is the most I'm spending almost every night.
Isn't that crazy? And it's got to go back down. I mean, it will.
You would hope.
Yeah, you would hope. Did you grow up wrenching? Did you learn a lot off of your dad? Were you helping your dad when you were a kid in the shop on the race car? If he said somebody like, Kylan, bleed the brakes or something, or help me, did you know what was going on? Or was that a long learning process for you?
I mean, I was out there since I could walk.
Sure.
But yeah, I wasn't the greatest at paying attention on how to do stuff till about 3 years ago.
I blame that on the 80s. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'm still not good at paying attention, so
like, what?
he's doing way better than me. So,
So was it like, did you have to, Dad snap the fingers once in a while and say, hey, over here? Or how was he to work with? Was he easy? Or was he said, damn it, I said an 11 millimeter?
He was pretty easy. I mean, there's stuff I should have known, and that got frustrating at times, but it's been really good. I mean, I couldn't have done it without my dad or my mom,
Sure.
brother, friends. They've all helped me out throughout the years.
So what about when you go on the road, when you go racing? Do you bring a crew with you, or is it just basically you and maybe some family, or how does that work?
When it's around here, like Grand Forks, Greenbush, Devil's Lake, it'll be me and my dad in the pits. Sometimes my brother will come help. And then my mom sits up in the stands. And that's about all we have.
Okay, so when you come to River Cities Speedway, where do you usually pit? Because I got to find you one of these days.
Right now, or this year, we've been pitting right next to Clausen's.
Okay.
But normally, if we're not there, we're right in line with Jory.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is there anybody you won't pit next to?
No, I've had some really good people that I pit next to.
well,
over
he
all
just
the years.
mentioned someone he shouldn't pit next to, and that's Jory.
yeah,
so I think he kind of rubs off in not so good ways on,
Right.
on that lineup in the pit. But
Now, you, Kylan, to me, are a quiet, young-looking guy. You ever get mad when you're on the track? And when I like to bring that up about who wouldn't you pit next to or things like that, but you seem pretty easygoing to me. I don't know, but you ever get into it with anybody afterwards and say, kiss my, what, I'm not parking next to you ever again? Or are you pretty easygoing? Do you have the 24-hour rule? Or maybe you've just never been in that situation yet?
Oh, I've been very frustrated many times before. Probably the worst thing in my first 2 to 3 years is I would just get frustrated and throw the whole night. I'd get frustrated and I just wouldn't drive properly, wouldn't think about how I'm supposed to drive. But no, I mean, we've had a couple altercations, but I don't like to yell too much. I'll just go to someone and be like, hey, why did this happen, type of thing.
I heard you get mad golfing.
Yep.
And when you get hit by a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan needs to learn how to hit a golf ball.
Oh, so Brendan hit you with the golf ball.
Brendan
Yes.
needs to learn how to do a lot of things.
He hit, so I was to the side of him.
had to
I
hurt
wasn't
like
in
hell.
fr- Oh, it just barely grazed my.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I was directly to the side of him, a ways away, and he hit the ball and it went completely sideways.
It is so much easier to give him crap when he's not in front of you.
I know.
too. Like
I
he
know.
was in the infield
We
last
were ready
week.
to last week, and then he showed up.
Well, he was so nice last week when he come walking up to me. I haven't seen you in months, and I hit him with like three mean things in a row there. I was like, maybe I should say something nice real quick.
Heather says everyone gets mad golfing. Yes, I know people that call the sport whack, F-U-C-K, because it's whack, boom, whack, boom. The worst part,
not four.
no, not four.
I thought it was
No, different four-letter word.
Different four-letter F
Ends
word.
with
Okay.
CK. I used to golf a lot. I don't as much now with my knees and my back. But the worst part about golfing is the pressure of people being all around you. You want to. I'm chasing my ball way over there when the fairway's down here, but then I got 4 people waiting to tee off behind me. My aunt and uncle live on a golf course down in Arkansas, on the foothills of the Ozarks, and they're right on the number 1 fairway. When we go out there, usually there's nobody else out there. It's so nice because my uncle will bring like 50 golf balls with him and whack, hit another one, whack, same thing, and then I'll go, okay, we'll pill you that one. And then that way we can go nice and slow. But I much would rather do that. Gary, Helen, morning. See you boys tomorrow night. Going to be looking forward to seeing Gary and looking forward to seeing the Canadians again. You look young. People ever question you about your age and things when you're at the racetrack? Because you've been doing this for a while now. But gosh, I mean, you look young to me.
Oh, yeah, I don't think anyone's really questioned me lately. I think everyone kind of know a lot of people.
Well, you've made your mark now. People know you're a player. I mean, you're legit. A lot of times they'll hear, 19, oh, God, I stay out of his way or make sure you don't follow him. But that's not like that.
He basically just looks like the version of him that ran go-karts just on stilts now.
Yeah,
So
right. There you go.
Anyway.
The go-kart thing, are you glad you did that? Would you have still been racing if you wouldn't have been in go-karts?
That's something that you don't really know until something like that
Sure,
happens.
sure.
But the go-karts, it was great. I loved it. It was something to get me to see if I really wanted to pursue racing. And yeah, no, I mean, I think I still would have been doing it if I didn't race go-karts.
Okay. A couple of texts. I golf. Corey Litton, I golf one time a year, and it's really good that way. If you suck, oh well. If I do something awesome, hell yeah. Backstretch. I figured with a hat like that, Steven, I better be nice. You guys will look like the Mariners last fall. Ooh. That was kind of a day.
Mariners, isn't that what you put on noodles and call it spaghetti?
That was a wannabe baseball team, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Anything out of Seattle sucks, if you ask me, but that's just me.
The Blue Jays looked awesome against them last year. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's
I loved that.
true.
Anyway.
Your schedule for the rest of the year, how's it looking?
It's gonna be a little slower than last year. We're hoping to run Grand Forks and Greenbush. I don't think we're gonna be doing too much traveling, but
Okay.
when it comes to the end of the year specials, I think we're gonna try to travel.
All right. This year, 4 features, 1 win, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. Not a bad start. And you said you are running for points at certain tracks this year or not?
For Greenbush, we're hoping to try to, but we'll
Okay.
see what happens.
Okay. Why pick Greenbush?
I grew up at that track pretty much.
Sure.
Devil's Lake, Grand Forks, Greenbush, but to be honest, it's my favorite track.
Yeah.
That's the first track I really got to feel comfortable in.
Sure. When it comes to racing, Kylan, what is the best advice ever given to you? What's the best advice given to you?
There's a lot. I mean, just being smart and being calm. Because if you're not calm, you're not going to be able to drive a race car properly. And just be smooth.
Sure.
Don't worry about other people. Every race, my dad tells me, be smart and have fun. Race the track, not the people.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break. We'll take a little break. We're going to show some pictures. Going to ask you about sponsorship. We're going to see if Living Like Outlaws Wes Irwin's going to be calling us up here. But Dale, the producer, Stephen Lewis, myself, in with the number 29 with Soda Midwest Modified driver Cylen Vargason. We'll be right back after this. Life doesn't ever seem to slow down. Everything needs to be done right now. Well, when it comes time for an oil change, stop into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You know, most changes are done in about 15 minutes. Valvoline Instant Oil Change does more, too. Tranny and coolant flushes, tire rotations, and batteries. And included in your oil change, they're going to top off your fluids. Check your tires, battery, lights, wipers, and cabin air filter, too. And you get discounts for fleets and the military. You know, they can text and email invoices and coupons and mention Grand Forks Best Source and get $10 off your oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. They're open Monday through Saturday with no appointment needed. Pickup and delivery is also available if you live in Grand Forks. And Valvoline Instant Oil Change is now hiring. If you'd like to join their team as an assistant manager, customer service rep, or lube tech, stop in to find out more. Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a complete oil change and more. They're at 3325 South 38th Street or call them 701-780-8462 and make sure you tell them Grand Forks Best Source sent you. Thursday brought to you by River Cities Speedway. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. There we go. All right, we're going to got a couple of pictures here. Just a few, but we're going to look at some of these pictures. Kylan, go ahead. Just tell us what we're looking at here. I just dug up a couple of them was it. So take a look here on the screen.
I gotta think of when that was. I think that was my either first, but that would have been my second year. That's me and my dad in Greenbush.
Okay.
Walking the track during the. Remember that picture? It's the Red-Headed Rebel Tour.
Oh, sure. Scotty Vince's deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is shocking to me how much you forget how much banking we have now.
Yeah,
there.
it's not. It's crazy.
You don't realize it till you're on. the
No,
track.
Right.
no.
If I could throw in a follow-up to this, you said this looks like one of your first times moving into the big track. Do you have memories of your first night onto the big track, just moving in after years at the karts, just first time going out there amidst competition?
Yeah, I mean, my first couple nights, every time we lined up for to go green or for a restart, it was weird for me because I'm used to watching them. So I'm like, oh, they don't look that big. Well, when you get in the car and you have a bunch of other people right next to you, they look massive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, depth perception. The one time I tried the Renegade here, I was like, I'm going to stay a little bit back because I don't really trust being around people. I went and I watched River Cities TV after that, and then I was like, but you're half a lap behind, dude. Like, you think you're right up on them, and it's like, you're 20 car lengths back. You could have pulled up more. Is that something just eyesight wise, and especially in your kind of car, you're so cocooned in there, there's no periphery of any kind adjusting to that?
Oh yeah, it takes a while to figure out like where your nose is. Man, there's so many nights where I thought I was as close as I could get, and rewatch the video, I'm like 2 car lengths back.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Still sometimes when I'm racing now, I think I'm about to hit a tire, you rewatch the video, it's like, oh, I could have gone a whole car length down still.
Yeah. Wow. Now we're going back.
Oh yeah, that was my last year in that Junior 1 go-kart. That was a great year for us.
Just no nonsense, just the number on there, and that's about it.
Yeah, we had 2 sponsors on there.
Okay.
We had the Spud Bar and Grill, and then you can't see it in that photo, but Oma Electric, and they're still a sponsor with us today.
Oh, okay.
Now, the Dirtles look like it is here, but the plate isn't white with the black number. So is that here, or?
Yes, that was before they made that rule.
Oh, okay.
That was like so the last year in my Junior 1 class, they made that the rule like halfway through the year.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering, because I was like, that looks like here, but that's not a rule either, so I wasn't sure.
Well, I was told to drink the coffee, John. You'll feel better. Drink it every day for 2 weeks. I have been drinking some of that. Anyway, shots going.
This is Devil's Lake last year?
Yep, that would have been, last year.
It's looking like spring because the trees are budding.
Green, yeah, a little bit.
Yep, that would have been last year. Every year we've gotten the car has had more white on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I noticed that.
Here's one question I wanted to ask. Why the number on the quarter instead of the door?
To be honest, when we I think that was my second year I changed that. I didn't like the number on the door. It just so much room it took up, and it just felt weird for me. I've always loved the number on the quarter panel. You see some of the guys running it. I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to do that.
Pretty rare around here. It always reminds me of Hall of Famer Terry Sanis, because he was the only one growing up that would do that when I was a kid. But something different.
That would be one of my graduation photos.
I just look like a little kid.
Yep, that was my one of my graduation photos from last year. That's me and my mom.
Oh, what a great picture. And then holding a picture of you as a baby.
Oh, yeah. I was a little chunker.
You were fed well. You were healthy.
That was my win this year with the car. I mean,
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the opener.
yep. I mean, I was not expecting to win. I didn't know how the car was going to react. We did so much stuff to it during the winter. It's like,
And that was the first night in the car for the year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I talked to you in Victory Lane that night, and I was wondering if you had a chance to reflect on it now that's been a few weeks. Just like what worked for you that night, because you showed tremendous pace that night.
I mean, like that track was so confusing that night. I think pretty much everyone thought it was going to be dried out because how it was when the beginning features were. And then the moisture came back, and I was just able to keep my car around the bottom and nice and smooth.
What happened on the backstretch there?
On the backstretch.
That's my squirrel moment here. It looks like they're hooking someone on the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a car retired mid-race. I can't remember who it was.
Someone
that
had
night.
motor problems. I know.
Okay, but they still did the interview, so that's cool.
Anyway, shameless plug before we move on. That was the first win for Superior Customs this year. So.
Hey, there you go.
I like the updated lightning on the side there. That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
What went into that?
We were just trying to think of something. Mike and I were. I'm like, well, let's try lightning. He's like, I got an idea. So it turned out amazing. I love it.
I know Amanda Joe says really like the wrap on the car this year. Kylan, thank your sponsors.
I'd like to thank Backstretch Productions, Oma Electric, Accurate Electric, Citizen State Bank of Lincoln. I'd like to thank Moore Auctions LLC, Big L's Construction, Hardwood Oil. I think we got a couple more sponsors.
Home Improvement Handyman.
Yep, Home Improvement Handyman, and then Midwest Fabrication, Dr. J's Motorsports, and Gary Paulson Farms.
Nice. You said you knew them all. Lost the drive shift, Brennan Schmidt. I'm not sure what that means. Second, Reagan Reinke won the night before.
Brennan Schmidt's bolt for shifter came out.
Oh, okay.
And Reagan was the first Superior winner this year, so you're second.
Oh,
but,
dang it.
Oh, darn
okay.
it.
It'll work.
Darn it. Anyway.
The first body car Superior.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now, you said you're going to slow down a little bit this year. Is there a reason? Fuel costs and things like that? Does that all add up, or just gets to be too much?
Just got high school. I mean, I got to try to get everything figured out. So.
Yeah. Jeez. Should have had that problem. Well, I just got out of high school, so. Oh, okay. Looks like we got a phone call. Which one is it here?
Oh, I got him up already.
Okay, but where's my volume on my deck?
Oh, yeah, you're good. It's under the blue light.
Okay. Hey, are you there?
I am here, John
There we go.
Robert.
Hey, there we go, Wes Irwin.
What's going on, buddy?
Just doing a show. What's going on with you?
Not too much. I just wanted to check in and let everybody know we're here in Grand Forks. We're at River Cities Speedway, ready for some racing here at the bull ring. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys.
We are always excited. In fact, this is going to be, the 38th time, I believe, that the World of Outlaws are here at the bull ring. Now, if somebody wants to run into you, you are not in the merchandise trailer anymore. Is that correct?
I am not. I still drive that heap around the country, though. I'm still pulling it down the highway, but you can find me. I'm usually in the midway, running around somewhere, at least until motor heat start, and then I have to go on the other side of the fence and do my other jobs. But you can certainly find me, wave me down. Don't be afraid to stop me. I love when people want to take a picture with me, and almost famous TV selfie. I still do those. Just come and say hi. I love shaking hands and kissing babies, bud.
Speaking of driving that heap around the country, did you get your truck work done?
Yeah, it was just some minor stuff that I come across that I just kind of wanted to, get straight. And you guys got a Cummins dealer in town, which was perfect because that's what kind of motors in this truck. And also the generator needs some service, and they're also made by Cummins and Onan. But I just had a few things I wanted to take care of to prevent, preventive maintenance type stuff, guys. So we're good. This truck's really running good. I like the new truck, newer truck, I should say. It's not a new truck, but it's a decent truck. It gets me up and down. I do miss the old toter home because we put a lot of miles on that thing. Probably in my time with the Outlaws, I put close to 500,000 miles on that thing. So that's crazy right there.
Wow. Wes, we know with your travels around the country, you have made friends all over the place. You've got friends here that are dang near like family now. And I know you go through your routine when you're here, and you're very structured about this because these are all great people, great businesses, but these are the people that love you. You love going there. But I mean, just to throw a couple of them out there, I mean, Darcy's for sure.
Oh, yeah. You got to start your day at Darcy's, right? I mean, There's probably other breakfast joints in the place, but you're right. I'm kind of one of those guys when I find a place and they treat me right.
Absolutely.
And I'm loyal to them, so I don't need to venture out. So we help promote those little mom and pops. A lot of times some of these mom and pop bars or restaurants we go to, they support the track. So I'm definitely going to seek them out first.
Sure.
We spend a lot of time at the Broken Drum and being near the track that's obviously convenient. The Bun's always fun. Those people love racing over there. Judy's Tavern. I mean, there's a bunch of them. We got to go to Parrots Cay and get the wings every Wednesday.
For
That's
sure.
a ritual now.
Yep. And then crappy beer night tonight. Are you going to hit that up at Speedway?
Absolutely. We're gonna do that because that's all a tradition for me and a bunch of friends here, and some of the other people on the road. We've kind of grown that into a big. Hey, let's get together, go have some ribs, and drink crappy beer. So
I was offended the first time I went because they had Busch Light listed as a crappy beer, and I was bent.
Like that,
yeah, I was bent. I was almost mad. But so I know you're already been outside doing your thing. I've been inside in the air conditioning since 6:15 this morning. What's the weather like out there now, and what are we thinking for tomorrow night's racing?
Listen, I'm never gonna bitch about this weather because I live in Florida,
right.
so I do like weather really hot. It's about 95 degrees out, I believe, right now.
Wow.
And it's beautiful, though. You got a nice little breeze blowing, and that's helping a lot. I'm just trying to get some work, started to get ahead of the game kind of thing, hanging some we got to take care of the sponsors and all our contingency sponsors. We got our marketing partners. So part of my new gig is getting those banners up to make sure that they're seen by the public and by the teams and by attached to Dirt Vision cameras and things like that. So I'm getting that done today. It's a beautiful day for it, Can work on the guns, work on the tan, losing weight, staying healthy, fresh air. It's all good, brother. We're in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Yeah. Lose all that weight and sweat all that stuff off you so you can go replenish yourself tonight at the Speedway, right?
We got to do the balancing act, man. I got to drink some beers tonight, so we got to take care of ourselves a little bit, And
absolutely.
But yeah, it's been a fun time. It's always a fun time when I'm in town, Unfortunately, we lost a day because of the pushback there at Houston, but that's okay. We come back again in August, and I highly recommend anybody that's never been out here to see the World of Outlaws Not Singers during Sprint Car Series, you come out here and see it. You have to.
Absolutely. And then
the
they
vibe is so good when we're in town. The vibe with the fans, it's a good vibe, man.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? If they're going to be there, track you down.
Track him down.
You're a great guy to just sit down and pick your brain a little bit. You've seen it all. You've done it all. You've been doing this for a long time. And what a great representative for the World of Outlaws is you, Wes. You're the guy that's out there. You're the guy that's out there more than anybody. And that's, I remember the first time meeting you. I was like, holy crap, how come I never met this guy before? And I'm glad I did, buddy. Hey,
I appreciate it, John.
I want to thank you for the call, Wes. I know you're busier than a one-legged field goal kicker today, but
hey, man, I wanted to check in. Hopefully, you can get me on the show in August. Maybe we'll get in the studio there. But I wanted to check in and let these fans know here in Grand Forks and all these these great people in this city that we're here and we're happy to be here and we're ready for you.
All right. Hey, thanks, bud. We'll run into you later.
You betcha, buddy. Peace.
All right, there you go. Wes Irwin, Living Like Outlaws. Find him. Very easy to find. He's got tattoos and a mohawk.
And Shake Your Groove thing.
And Shake Your Groove thing. Yeah. I think I was wrong. Tomorrow is the 37th time the World of Outlaws will be here.
36.
36. Oh, okay. 36. Wow, I'm really off. First appearance was 2007.
Yep.
Joey Saldana won that race. Yep. Donnie Schatz, the most wins with 12. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
They posted the 2007 race again there. I think Jack second and Donnie third. It's crazy how quick it's been. 20 seasons in a row.
Wow.
They've been coming here. So.
And Corey Litton says it is crappy beer. It is a crappy beer. KPB Army guy. He doesn't drink anymore, but I like PBR too.
I think he was a Coors guy.
Oh, was he? Okay, because their family bar is PBR.
Well,
I loved it.
I've got y'all beat because I was a Keystone guy, so I like to drink water.
Yeah, you're one of those guys. You talk about crappy beer. Well, you ever try Stroh's? I don't even think they make Stroh's anymore. I used to play for Stroh's softball
that
team.
Keystone kick, go ahead.
Sorry, interject. But I don't. Did you guys hear the big news? Speaking of crappy beer, Schlitz.
Boy,
they're making their last batch, and I think it's going to be shipping out here in the coming weeks. So,
my goodness,
pour one out literally for Schlitz.
Wow. Yeah, Schlitz beer.
Yeah, people have been pouring that out on purpose for years. So, anyway,
Coors is better than Busch any day. Heather, who asked you? Dan Wisco, the Woo Crew is awesome, top to bottom. Thanks for all the hard work. Timmy Schwantz, the kegs should be open when you get back in August. Wes, I don't know if you've ever been to the kegs, but it's worth going there. Their barbecues are freaking awesome. What do you look forward to the most when the World of Outlaws come? Because this is your gig, with the NOSA and everything. But what do you look forward to the most when the Outlaws are here?
Well, so I was thinking about it the other day. I think about it every year. So back when I used to score the races alongside Eloy, rest in peace.
Yeah, I miss that guy.
It was always nice to feel like you could keep up with them, and I know that's what our regular drivers are trying to do too, make the show and look good against that kind of competition. Nowadays, when I'm shooting it, you've got all of these professional shooters there too, so you want to try and keep up with them.
Yep.
So I think that's one of the things. I love that it most of the time is also an NLRA tour show too. So we'll have, 30, 35 late models, and that always ends up being a good show. I would put our support class against any other that they see all year. And it just, and then, fighter jets in a gymnasium.
Sure.
The Outlaws here running 9.5 second laps. So there's really not much of it that you don't look forward to, or you look forward to all of it.
Right.
And it's one of your favorite weekends of the year. So
Lane says, if anyone ever gives you a Kirkland beer, do yourself a favor and give it to someone you hate. We were out of Busch Latte, so I'm trying something new. Indeed Mixed Nuts Cream Ale. It's really good. Oh, boy, I just about had a stroke when I took the first drink out of there.
Mixed nuts, not D's.
D's, yeah.
Okay.
Not D's, but mixed. Steven's about the same, but we both have literally followed the Outlaws since we were babies, Joshua. Yeah. Is this weather going to affect the racing tomorrow night?
Typically not. We had a really hot one a couple years ago that did dry it out.
I remember
but I think
yeah.
the SLS guys kind of they make sure that they typically water it pretty well on days like this, or days like they're going to have tomorrow.
If the wind stays down, it's going to be a big factor.
Well, I think that was the thing a couple years ago. We had the hot day, but then it was also windy too.
Sure,
so as long as the wind isn't there, I don't really foresee any problems with the heat, because once we get going, it won't be the high of the day. We'll be back down to 85, 80 and that. But Craig and the crew and the SLS crew stay on top of it pretty well. So I wouldn't expect anything other than a great racetrack tomorrow night. So
Kylan, are you a sweater? Do you sweat a lot? What do you think about jumping in a car when we're pushing 100 degrees in the 90s? Does that affect you? I mean, you're young. You're not old and fat and out of shape like this guy, but does that affect you, this hot weather, or is it not that big of a deal?
Oh yeah, I mean the hot weather, it gets really hot in there. It will affect a person. You have to make sure you drink lots and lots and lots of water beforehand.
Are you a water guy or are you a pop guy?
I've gotten to be a water guy. I used to be more of a pop, but
Just is it for health reasons you're more of a water guy, or just kind of outgrew the whole pop thing?
Health, and now that I've been welding, I found out that you need lots of fluids and good fluids to keep you healthy.
Joshua
because
says,
you're running hot all the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
Joshua says they might overcompensate tomorrow night, but that'll mean possible track record broken. Wouldn't that be something?
It'll be interesting because I don't really think anyone has said anything. The track, they did a lot of work to it. They put some dirt that was on the outside back on top, but I don't think it was
didn't necessarily make it faster.
Different. I don't think so. But 9.6, 9.7 for those guys is pretty standard now.
Yeah, that's right. On this track, and I still remember that. I've talked about this before. The grooms guys or the stag party when we'll be lucky to see 12-second laps. I'm like, warm-ups are going to be in the 10 seconds. Warm-ups, no way. Yeah, they
should have been here August of 2009. If you sat in the front row, it literally sucked the air out of you.
Oh, I know.
So it was,
Well,
would be interesting to see it if it happens. Records broken. That could be something. The only thing Kylan sweats is the post-race interview. Kidding, of course. Lots of great runs by the 29 last year. Good luck this season, Team 29.
Only your post-race interviews, Dan.
Yeah.
Only yours.
Look forward to spectating at race and not working. What, doesn't it matter? Oh, I suppose not. You guys are kind of there and doing the outlaw thing.
I could give her a back. I could find her something to do if she's really.
You come up and help me.
So.
Yeah, there's going to be no room up there. I brought 3 liters of water to Lisbon on Monday to drink and ran out before the feature.
Oh, Lisbon was tough.
Oh,
it
man,
was tough.
This weather has been crazy.
The weather was tough. The track was the racing was great. They did a great job.
Well, think about it now. We've had all 4 seasons twice in the last 3 weeks. It was only about maybe a little over a week ago, I had my furnace on in my house. It was freaking cold out. We had jackets on fishing and gloves, and I wore pants at the racetrack last week. What the hell? I don't wear pants at the racetrack. Corey Litt and PBR brews Stroh's, and they aren't distributing it in the area. They also shut down Schlitz. Stroh's, when we played for Stroh's softball team, we played for a beer distributor. We started with Bud, then we were Bud Light, and then we were Stroh's. And that didn't last long. Oh, gosh, was that gosh awful. And then we went to Bush and then Bush Light. And so that's the rest is history. Kylan, now, are you racing anywhere tomorrow, or you just got Greenbush on the schedule for the weekend, or how's your weekend looking?
We're gonna race Greenbush Saturday, and depending on how Saturday goes, if the car's still in one piece, we're hoping to try to make it to Lisbon.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Okay. Now, why do you even say that? Hopefully, if the car's in one piece, dude.
You never know what can happen, especially when you're running really hard with all the guys that we normally race against. Everyone is running so close.
They are. That's class
every
is getting
single night, and one wrong mix-up. I'm not even going to blame anyone if that does happen.
Sure. When
because
you got
I
a
know
bunch of
how it
cars
is.
like that, anybody could win. You know, the worst wreck you've ever been in. Have you been in a bad one yet in the big car?
Not quite too bad. I mean, sore after a couple of them. I've bent both of my frames now.
Oh, yeah. Then
Still
that
running.
usually takes a little bit of a shot to bend a frame.
Oh yeah.
I think you're in that one, the bottom of 1 and 2 around this time last year. You and Connor Graff got caught up at the bottom there, I think.
Yep, that bent the driver's
Did it?
side.
Okay.
And then 2 years ago in Devil's Lake, I bent the passenger side, and it's gotten faster each time.
Oh, so it evened out.
Wow.
Okay. Well, there you go.
It gets faster when you bend things, and it gets faster. How about that? Biggest win for you, Kylan? Is there one that you just go, wow? Maybe the first one, or what has been your biggest win so far, in your opinion?
I mean, it's a tie between the first one and my first race I won in Greenbush. That was a great night. I mean, I got to win at my favorite track, but the one it's tied with is winning here.
Yeah.
Because it is really hard to win here.
I know.
You have to be perfect all night long.
Yeah. There is no room for error.
No.
And we're talking about not just how competitive that class is overall, but you were in a string of like 3 first-time winners in a row last year with McKenna and Brennan. So it's really neat to see that in that class stay competitive, but also the youth in it as well, and you being part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool being able to see a bunch of people my age.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the first year I started, there was no one. I was an outsider, it felt like. But
Yeah.
now you got so many young guns that are
Were you
They're
treated
doing good.
differently when you first came in, do you think? Did people treat you like that? Who's this little punk?
No.
You know?
Jory was really great for us.
Jory, great guy. And a lot of people don't realize that. The racing groups are like a family. And you know, until you start beating up on them, then they might not help you as much. But
Yeah. We were getting a lot of help our first couple of years, but then when we started doing good, and then when we won my first race, I got told that I don't get any more help.
yeah, well, see, that's what happens. Billy says, birthday drink at the bar or no? Well, for one thing, you won't be old enough at the bar tomorrow. But if you could sneak in, would you have a beer?
Probably not.
Okay. You just one of those guys who don't drink at all?
No,
I mean, I
not
know it's
really.
illegal, but it was when I was 18 too.
I just
It
never.
didn't stop me.
I just don't have a.
No, that's great. When my son turned 21, I took him to the bar, the KC Club, the old KC Club, Catholic bar. He couldn't finish a beer, and he wouldn't drink a shot of schnapps or anything. So now he's 39 and he loves whiskey.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I didn't go out on my 21st. I made up for lost time for a lot of years, and now I don't anymore either.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I
And
mean,
how's that going?
Just 37 days. It's fine.
well, that's all right. I envy. I couldn't do it, man. I give you a lot of credit. I could not do that. I want to thank you again, Kylan, for coming here. And now I actually finally got to meet you. I got to pick your brain a little bit, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the pits more. That's the bad thing. I don't get to go talk to everybody I want to. And I get to meet them more here because I see people in their race suits and their helmets when they're zipping by, and I read their name on a computer. But to get to come and spend a little bit of time face-to-face in the FaceTime, that's one of the things I love about this show, probably more than anything, is getting to meet these people and find out, because there is more to life. And I hate to say this, there's more to life than racing.
Really?
Well, there is.
just
There
kidding,
is.
just
Hey, how about that? Billy Schletter. 45.
Oh, me and his birthday. Okay.
45 years old today. Okay, here, this is for you.
It's my birthday.
There you go. Happy birthday.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Yeah. And we keep it here for those
It
special
grow-
occasions.
it grows on you.
Yeah. So we got big Montreal Canadiens game tomorrow night too, and that's going to be, what do you do?
Well,
Updates on your phone? What do
They're-
you do?
They're 3-1 when I'm at the racetrack, so technically they're 3-0 while we're still racing. They lost on my way home from Lisbon, so maybe if they could, I don't know, make sure we're racing while the game's going on tomorrow night.
Okay, now have you thought of this? If it does not go well for the Montreal Canadiens, the Habs, are you going to come in next week on the show?
I've got a Hurricanes hat, so I'll just switch it quick.
Oh, there you
and-
go. There you
so,
go. That'll work.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, if there's anyone out there that isn't like us, just like anyone but Vegas, I don't know what to say for you, but
Yeah. Lane says, "Go Canes." Sorry, Steven. Thank you, LOL, Billy. So
we
you'll be
might
nervous tomorrow night, Steven. Yeah, I would be.
yeah, we might be in the same boat there, Lane.
All right.
Anyway.
Again, I want to thank Cylen Vargason for coming up here today. I know it's an hour drive to get here. And the people that will drop their day, take a day off of work or a half a day off of work just to come in and humor us for an hour. And that's what makes this show what it is.
Well, it was good for him. He got to give me crap on a weekday instead of on Saturday. So that was good for him. It was good for everyone. So
Man, I'm looking forward to meeting you. I mean, seeing you in the pits. Continue your luck this year. Not luck, but continue what you're doing. You're looking great on the racetrack. Your stats are up there. Your numbers are up there. You're giving these guys a run for their money, and it's nice. I love it when the youngsters come up. The next generation. People always wonder what's going to happen in 20 years from now, 10 years from now. It's the kids like this. It's the guys like this, like Cylen Vargason, that is going to be, the future of our sport. And we appreciate you for that, man.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the year. Keep the winning streak going. Now that you were here today, things should work for you, but I'm not going to say anymore.
I got to fill some big shoes.
no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. And keep this up, and we'll get you on again before the season's done. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Filling jury shoes gets you a nickname if you forget your shoes somewhere. So I'll throw that.
Don't do that.
I'll throw that one in just right at the end there.
Forgot my
Also,
shoes a couple times.
also no cup for Canada, including the sites. So we're laying one down on the late model guys too, apparently.
Oh,
So
boy, I don't know. I mean, who's looking good? The 5 Edginton was looking pretty good, too.
well, if Brina doesn't replace him. So I don't know if you saw that
that's
video.
right. Oh, yeah. She's got the fire suit. There we go. Don't forget, we're going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings tomorrow from 11 to 1 with those guys right there, the 13J team of JT team of Mark Dobmeier. Of course, powered by Buffalo Wild Wings. We are going to be there. We pretty much hook up with those guys for a couple hours every year when the World of Outlaws are in town. And it never fails. It's always about 950 degrees there. So don't wear a black shirt tomorrow while we're sitting out there. But that's going to be fun. It's always fun. Mark brings some of the crew with, and usually his family shows up. And Mark Dobmeier is he's just a stand-up great guy. We can't wait. Amanda Joe says, see you at the Bush. Good luck. We will see you guys tomorrow. And then Saturday, tomorrow morning we'll be at Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll be at the River Cities Speedway tomorrow night. I'll be at Devil's Lake on Saturday. Dale, you're going to go run. You're doing that healthy stuff. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be running that's why you're filling in for me. I'll be in Fargo this weekend. Running sweating off some pounds there in the heat down there Saturday morning. And hope to give a shout out to Corey Liddon tomorrow when you try and catch up with him. I'll be checking out the races at, Fix It Forward Speedway.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So you're going to go to the track tomorrow night then?
Fix It Forward.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Does Mason typically run that too?
Hey, we got one right back here, too. Okay, sorry, what?
Oh, Mason Eisenzimmer. Yeah, he usually runs that. Mason Eisenzimmer.
Oh, that's
usually
right.
Runs that too. So I may try and maybe try and grab her if I can track him down before the race there.
How about lay a bet? Let's see who wins. Who beats
gosh, no, I am nowhere near. But maybe we could do like a special 100-yard dash or something.
who? There you go. Take pictures and send them to me.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Stephen Lewis, again, thank you, man. Love what you do on this show. Dale, the producer, again, thank you. And thank you to all of our sponsors, including Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. I'm still stuck on the whole Buffalo Wild Wings thing, but Rumor Sports Bar and Casino, I want to give them a shout out. BT was in here a little bit earlier today. Stop in there. You know what? If you can't make it to your favorite sporting event, odds are you're going to find it on TV at Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. Go bet on the horses. Go bet on pretty much anything. Charitable gaming is there.
Would they be running the bus to the track tomorrow?
No, they are not, but they are running the bus to the card and memorabilia show Saturday at Alaris. But there, I'm going to have to get on him about that. That'd be a great idea
would
for
be
the
a good
next time
idea.
the World of Outlaws are here. There you go. I want to give you a shout out to, again, Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. Go check out their food. They're open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And they are right here in the Midtown District Mall. Again, thank you to Stephen Lewis, Dale the producer, and, of course, our guest today, Wissota Midwest Modified driver, Cylen Vargason, the 29 car, and Wes Irwin, living like outlaws. Find him at the World of Outlaws at River Cities Speedway. Next week, we've got Wissota Street Stock driver Josh Barker on the show. That'll be fun. We'll catch you tomorrow morning at Buffalo Wild Wings at 11 o'clock. See you at the races. Remember to like, share, tag, and follow us. Hit that notification bell on your smartphone. You never miss a show. Yep, obviously, we love the Forks. We're Grand Forks' best source. We're giving the Forks their identity back.